Well, hello everyone. I'm Mike with Team Brothership. Welcome back to my episode 2 of my Mega Man X Let's Play. We'll get started as I'm talking here. We may be finishing today. There's 3 of the robot bosses left and then the final castle area. I will say that this episode has had several false starts already, so I'm not super confident that we'll be finishing today, but, we'll see. I had to reset the controls at one point because whoops, pay attention, Mike, because the default controls for this game make a very problematic choice, which is setting the dash button to the circle button instead of one of the shoulder buttons, which makes it very, very, very difficult to dash and shoot and jump and things at the same time. And that's obviously very important for a platformer game like this. And then I just was playing like crap the second time. No excuses for that one. It was just me being lousy. There's a lot of mini bosses in this level, and some of them are kind of nasty. There's a bunch that you have to fight over spikes. Oops. And this guy in particular, well, this one's pretty easy because you just have to kind of avoid those snakes. But there's another one of these that we have to fight momentarily, that we have to fight over spikes, which makes things a lot more difficult. I didn't realize I had so few lives. It must not have, the save must not save my my life count, because I know I picked up a whole bunch of free lives in the armadillo level. Oops. These guys will hurt you, but only if you sit in their mouths for a while. Oh, come on. This is a really crummy fight. We really just want to get rid of these clowns as quickly as possible. Not hit those spikes. Come on. There we go. Cripes. Criminy. Oh, and a free life. Nice. Yeah, we'll restock on lives shortly anyways. That should be on. There we go. We want this to get up here. Actually, no, it's the next one that I don't think there's anything over here. It's the... was there something up there? No. Alright. It's the next one that we want, because there's... don't hit spikes. There's a thing... kind of like the armadillo level, there's a lot of secrets in this level. Is it this one, or might be the next one? Yeah, it's this guy that we want. Because... Oops. There we go. We want to bring this fellow down. I think he could reach me over there. A little bit of slowdown. This thing is sort of a mini boss, I guess. Not really. You can... Well, there we go. You can kind of ignore this guy if you want to just make it through the level, but he opens something kind of important for us, which is access to this area, where there's another kind of irritating mini-boss. You gotta fight this guy on spikes, too. Oops. He's a little bit easier. He's not, at least he's not pushing you around or anything. Oops. I thought I was going to go over my head. There's one more of these in a little bit, too. A little bit of a hit point sponge, but there we go. You can hit the tail and the head. That's where you want to aim. Oh, right in the... I think this is an energy tank? No, heart tank. How many, may have forgotten where one of the energy tanks is. That's alright, we'll figure it out. Alright, one more mini-boss to go. This mini-boss laden battleground. Well, think there's anything else we have to do up top. Let's see, where is he? He comes out of the sand somewhere around here. Yeah, where is he? Ooh, he's coming out here. This one's not too bad either. Oh, so while I'm just rambling incessantly, there's no spikes here, so this guy's quite a bit easier. I know I had made some comments last time about the music being off. I don't know what was going on with that. I think that was an issue with my recording equipment. Because actually, when I listened to the recording, everything sounded fine. So I guess it was just some part of my setup was not working quite right from my perspective. Whoa. This guy shouldn't be taking too many more. And I think then we're basically at the boss, so I guess I misremembered quite how long this level was. There we go. So yeah, music should be fine. So you may actually remember from some of these things that we're fighting, if you look at their heads, you may remember they were getting scrapped in various places in the mammoth stage. Let's see if I can bust this guy. I'd like a little bit more health. Nope, no good. Alright, well, we'll do the best that we can. This guy is among the more difficult of the boss. I mean, it's still not that bad. But he's got a lot of, like, spread shots, and this weapon doesn't deal a ton of damage to him. Oh, I'm going down. How dare you? Oops. Yeah, not great. Yeah, I may use a health tank just... I don't want to do this fight over again. Whoa, hey. Chill with the missiles, bro. Yeah, alright. I'm going to cheap out and be a big weenie. Oh, it drained my... No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Ooh, that was not a lot. There we go. Alright, that was real sloppy. Don't fight at all like that. You can power up the shield so that it'll absorb some of his missiles, but I don't know. Compared to a lot of the other bosses, this guy just kind of sprays missiles everywhere. It's a little tricky to avoid, but whatever. We're through now. We're done. We're moving on with our lives. His weapon's pretty useful because it's a homing missile. Also, I realized the way that I did this, I'm picking up the armor power-up, like, dead last, which means I've been taking a whole lot of damage through most of the game, but whatever. It's fine. I mean, it is what it is. Alright, I think, so Boomer Kwanger, this, growing up, this was always one that I was like, I don't know what animal this guy is supposed to be. I think he's actually supposed to be some type of a beetle. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Oops. Thought I was going to avoid that, but whatever. These are kind of annoying. You gotta shoot, like, above them. Oops. Ugh. This is what happens when I play first thing in the morning. Not quite awake yet. Alright, that thing. These we want to avoid. Because they set off alarms, and they start... Ah, they do that. They shoot at us. It's not too hard to avoid most of them. So yeah, I don't know what was going on with the music last time. I mean, it sounds fine in the recording, so everybody enjoy. It's a great soundtrack. Oops. Alright, so yeah, Kwanger, I think, is some type of a beetle of some kind. Alright, this thing. Just don't get crushed. Ugh, stupid robot. I don't have this area quite as well remembered as perhaps I did once upon a time, so important to pay attention and not get crushed. I think there's actually a second one of these too. Alright, there's a heart tank around here somewhere that I don't want to miss. Hey. Oops. I think it's kind of up near the top. This is not a super long level, especially compared to some of the others. Yeah, I think it's... Whoa. I think it's near the top up here. Oops. Yeah, just gonna avoid that guy. There we go. That looks like something should come out of there, but I don't think it does. Okay, yeah, this thing. So, alright, let me remember how to do this. This is a very awkward, oops. This is a very awkward one to get. I should kill that thing so it's just out of the way. So this creates a little platform that you can ride, and then you can snag this bad boy. That might have been the last of the heart tanks. I'm trying to remember if there's one more in the chameleon level. Oops. So you need the Buster upgrade to get that. Otherwise, well, I think there's another way you can get it, but it's very, very like pinpoint accuracy. It's much easier to just use the little ice sled. Alright. I think we're almost to the top. Yep. Alright, this guy's not too bad. Hopefully, because I'm out of heart tanks. Or energy tanks. Yeah, it definitely must be, because those were both full at the time that I ended last time. So it must be the when you load the game, it loads as a password. So it must just be that. Ah, no! Uh-oh. There we go. Easy peasy. Yeah, you don't want to, as you can see, when he does that grab and throw up against the ceiling, that does quite a bit of damage. A little kitten sitting next to me that's stretching adorably. So this guy gives us our boomerang, which, you know what, actually, before we finish off the bosses, I'm going to run back and get one thing, because this is, we need this item to get one other item. Which was, we don't have to do too much backtracking this time around, but we need to go back in here because, as you'll remember, there was an energy tank literally completely blocked off by walls that we want to get, which the only way you can get it is using the boomerang. Oops. So this guy's going to shoot at us. I think it's right over here. Alright, and I gotta remember how to get this. Alright, hold on, let me kill this guy up here. Might be homing in on him. We want the boomerang to actually arc downwards. Let's see. There we go. Alright. It's our third energy tank. So yeah, I think I remember where the last one is. We're going to definitely want all of those fairly full for the final battle. Alright, last Robot Master. This is Chameleon Fellow. This is also where we get the armor power-up, which probably would have been super useful to have throughout the rest of the game, but whatever. We made it. We're fine. I think we get one of the ride armors here again for a brief period, which is kind of fun. There's also the robot lumberjacks who mock us if they hit us. And those little guys hiding in the brush there. There we go. This level's not too bad. Let's see. Alright. Both of the important secrets are right here. Let's get the armor first. Alright, there's a kind of irritating mini-boss who I forget exactly what his pattern... It's a very, very basic pattern, but I don't remember what it is. You gotta hit him right in his little pea head there. Oops, and you don't want to get grabbed by that. Guess you can probably slide underneath him too, but it's easier to do the jump like this. Oops. There we go. Oops, almost jumped into him there. Yeah, where you're trying to hit him is very small. Oops. He can actually like grab onto the wall and pull himself towards you, which is pretty annoying. He takes a lot of damage, unfortunately. So this fight goes on for a little while. And you'll be able to tell when it's kind of coming near to the end because he'll start smoking. Oh, there we go. Alright, so he's wounded. Oops. Stupid. Yeah, he can, if you're standing too close to the wall when he powers up, when he does the claw attack, he'll actually grab the wall and pull himself towards you, which is kind of annoying. Alright, he's definitely smoking a lot now, so he's probably about out of health. I don't know if any of the Robot Master weapons work particularly well on him. I don't remember any of them doing much damage to him. There we go. Alright, jeez Louise. That was pretty annoying. Alright, last power-up. Yeah, this is pretty important, especially for the rest of the game. You really don't want to be taking full damage from all of these enemies. So that's our last armor power-up. It's pretty cool. Alright, come on. Move the stage already. Alright, and then I believe the last thing we want is down here. And we need to beat the octopus. Oops, don't do that though. Oh, that's a hard tank. So where the heck is the last energy tank then? Oops. Don't do that. You need to beat the octopus before you get this thing, because otherwise the level is not flooded and you don't have enough jumping abilities to get past, to make that leap. Because you need the water to give you the added buoyancy. Oops. To get over that jump. I always thought these rock guys here look kind of cool. They actually look a lot like Crystal Man from Mega Man 5. Sorry if I'm like hacking and coughing. I've had this like eternal cold since October, basically. Ooh, nice, free life. These things, well, you didn't see it because it got knocked off, but these things pull robot caterpillars out of the trees, and then they throw them at you, which is pretty annoying. Oops. Totally missed that guy. trying to remember where that last energy tank is then. I bet it's somewhere in the octopus level and I just missed it. After this, I'm going to pause the recording and go back into the octopus level and see if I get the ride armor again. A little bit longer here than in the... come on. A little bit longer here than in the penguin level. Gotta get through this mud area. Oops, I'll lose the ride armor though. I think we're almost to the boss. It's too bad that in some of the later games they do more stuff with the ride armors. Because in this one it's really just kind of like a little showpiece. I think they're just trying to show off how cool it is with these big sprites running around. Alright, and this guy is the boomerang cutter. This guy's... Gosh, I'm sorry, I'm just really congested today. It's going to be a deeply unpleasant Let's Play to listen to. This guy's pretty easy, though. Ah, now you swing down? No. There we go. Yeah, he takes a fair amount of damage from this stuff. And as you can see, delightfully, our armor shields us from quite a bit of damage, too. Oops. Well, awkwardly getting tagged by that thing, though. Yeah, this guy's pretty easy comparatively. So that's all the Robot Masters. I do need to run back for a second to make sure I remember where that energy tank is. I'm sorry, folks. I'm getting old. I'm forgetting things from video games that I played as a child. This guy's weapon is actually really useful against a lot of the late game bosses, which is cool. I mean, it's just like a tri-shot. It's kind of like the Contra spread gun. Alright, I think we get a brief cutscene here where Mega Man chats. Alright, it's time to end things. But we're not going to do that because there's a couple of other things I have to do first. I do love this music. This is definitely a piece of video game music that I have long remembered. Alright, I'm going to pause the recording for a second because I'm going to see if I can find that last energy tank. Okay, it wasn't in the it wasn't in the octopus level. It was actually in the mammoth level, which, yeah, I don't remember this one at all. Sorry, folks. I'm getting old and forgetful. Alright, so we're going to do one other thing before we take on the main bosses, which is there is a super, super rare, I had kind of mentioned it earlier, a very, very rare, weird power-up that you can get. And it is located in this, it is located in this level. It is very time-consuming to get, so I'm not going to force you to watch me do the whole thing. I'll cut out a lot of it, but I'll explain what you need to do. I kind of had hinted at it before. So, remember this guy always drops our 1-ups, or not always, but very often, and we do need a lot of lives for this next little bit. Because we have to die several times. We're basically going through the level, the last chunk of the level. Is that enough? Yeah, right, that's 9 lives, so we're moving on. We're basically going through the last chunk of the level 5 times and doing a very particular sequence. And it makes something kind of weird appear. The benefit of this is it gives us some time to fill our sub-tanks, which we'll definitely need for the later bosses. I'm pretty good at this game, but not good enough that I can get through things completely unscathed. Alright, so I'll do the I'll record the final run, so you're not forcing me to, or I'm not forcing you to watch this whole annoying, the whole annoying thing. I'm gonna pause the recording so I can do this stuff. All right, we did it, and I filled my energy tanks too. So look at this. It's Dr. Light dressed like Ryu from Street Fighter. So you basically have to just go through the last chunk of the level like 5 times and then leap off to your death here instead of going into the boss room. And that will unlock this weirdo capsule, which gives you a power-up, which we'll demonstrate shortly. So you can throw a little Hadouken. And this is extremely powerful and will kill any enemy in one hit, which is pretty convenient, especially for fighting the bosses. I'm saving my game, however, this is the one power-up in the game that does not save via password. So anytime, well, I guess we are going to finish right now because we got to go all the way to the end of the game now, because if we have to restart, we lose that and have to do it again. I'm going to pause the recording briefly while I wimp out and go get a few extra lives, but I'll be back in a sec. Alright, we're ready. So we're taking on Sigma now. I should also mention, so the Hadouken will kill any enemy in one shot. Oh, I love the music in this level. Of course, that makes sense. Rather than attacking... Well, okay, I guess that does kind of make sense. Zero being the most powerful of the Robot Master, or the Hunters. I guess it makes sense for him to distract so X can sneak in. But I always think this, like, again, this soundtrack has such a great... Ah, crap. Now I can't use my Hadouken, because like I was about to say, it only works when you're at full health. Oh, now I can. Oh no. Which kind of limits its effectiveness, but I'm hoping we can at least off one boss with this. Alright. Making me nauseous. Ugh. That was a little hair-raising. Oh no! I don't have a great memory of a lot of these final levels because it's been a while since I've gone through the Mega Man X games. Alright. No, get up there! Alright. Well, hopefully we're not going to plummet to our death. This level is very vertical, though. I do remember that much. And there's actually, like, 2 bosses, I think. Gotta get some more health so we can Hadouken the hell out of the first one, at least. There we go, perfect. Yeah, these bosses are no joke. Ah, there he is, you bastard. Yeah, this is not the end of the level. The Hadouken is, like, super slow, too. And as you may have noticed, most of these bosses are very fast. So it's not the most efficient. Oh, no. I remember it wasn't until this moment that I realized, when I was a kid, that I realized Zero was a guy. He's got long hair. Ah, I can't use the Hadouken now. Yeah, this guy is, as you may recall from before, is pretty indestructible. Ah, and he already wrecked my Hadouken. Ah. Considering how many of these carriers we obliterated earlier in the game, it's kind of... cat's breaking things. It's kind of annoying that you can actually die here if you bang into him instead of getting caught by the blast. Oh no. 0. Oh, now he's vulnerable. This guy's genuinely tough. Ah, well... Oh, that's right. We're doing okay. Just don't want to get hit by that. Damn. You almost got him. There we go. So long, Vile. Not really. I mean, as you probably know, all of these... Oh, no. Poor Zero. He sacrificed himself for us. Remember that really bummed me out when I was a kid. Zero sacrificing himself, but as oh, damn, this is really annoying. Forgot about these things. So that's a springboard right there. Ah. These things try to bump you through the laser grids, so you get shot at. Oh, there we go. That's pretty useful. A little bit further to go to get to the actual boss. It's not too bad, though. These things are pretty annoying, but... Oh, come on. Oh, that's helpful. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna switch to... Can actually use some of these stupid things. Come on, hit it! Oh no. This is going poorly. Oh, come on. Oh, crap. Wow, this is really bad. Okay. What else we got here? that's not gonna work. Well, I don't want to die right here, so I'm going to use an energy tank, like a big weenie. There we go. And I'm just gonna run past these guys. Pro strats. That's how you do it. Oh, no double doors. Oh, right. This clown. What killed him again? Oh, the missiles. Oh, hey, you didn't even have the horns on for that part. Alright, I forgot that you have to fight all the bosses again. I mean, this guy's not particularly bad. I think we're almost to the end. Like I said, my memory's pretty fuzzy about these last couple levels. Let's see what we got here. Get a little bit of energy. That's great. Ah, perfect. And fill up that energy tank again. That'd be excellent. Oh, and like the some of the later Mega Man games. Alright, I'm pretty sure this is the actual boss. This guy's not easy either. He's like some kind of truck thing. Oh, it's the spider. Okay. The truck guy must be next. Oh, come on. That was no time at all. Yeah, you gotta kind of... Oh, come on. There we go. You gotta kind of predict where he's going from how the... he always... Oops. He always turns on the... Ooh, whenever he encounters one of those little rails, so... This guy moves faster than I remember him. But not too fast for me, thankfully. The nice thing about the, like, super powered up Buster is that even if you miss with the first little bit, sometimes the residue will hit him. He's getting fast, too. Alright, we got him. There we go, perfect. The truck must be the next thing. That's one down. This is probably the toughest of the levels because you get to fight Vile, a mini-boss, and that thing. And just the overall, like, verticality of things is kind of annoying. Alright, I actually don't think the truck is next. I think the face thing is next. Oh, man. I don't have any memory of this level. Floating platforms, my favorite. Oh no! Ah, I thought I had it. No, this is gonna go well, I can tell. How many lives do I have? I think, alright, plenty. Plenty. Trick is just to get the hell off of those floating platforms. Anything with floating platforms or spikes we want to avoid. Alright. Let's go. Alright, another mini boss. Who's this gonna be? Oh, Chill Penguin. Alright, I might be able to get him with the Hadouken. Ah! Oh, damn it. Alright, I'm pretty sure he's weak against the fireballs. I'm just gonna get over to him. Yeah. Oops. Oh, don't knock him into me. Don't get killed by him. Ugh. Probably easier to just fight this guy with a Mega Buster. Ah! There we go. Well, that was sloppy. That's going to be the theme of this Let's Play. That was sloppy. See if we can get a little health from somewhere. Oh, nice. Well, the good thing about this, at least, is even if I take a lot of damage, this thing generally stays alive. Uh-oh. He says at the absolute wrong time. Run. Uh-oh. Keep going. Which one do we want? I think we want this way. Taking a pummeling here. Oh, jeez. Definitely could use some health. I love everything about this. Yeah, I bet this is going to be the eagle guy. Yep. Oh, come on. Alright, I think he is this thing? Yes. So normally I would be able to hear his attacks, but for whatever reason... Alright, I'm going to heal up again. I'm being sloppy. For whatever reason, the things that are impacting the sound in this game are also cutting out his attack sounds. I want to make sure we save this thing, because I'm pretty sure this is what we need to take down the boss of this place. Oh gosh. Alright, this is going to be annoying. Well, we got him at least. Oh, come on. Ew, getting a little rough. That helps a little bit. Oof, this is not ideal. Oh, actual boss. How are my lives doing? Do I want to waste an energy tank on this? Not particularly. I don't really want to die here, though, because I don't want to lose this stuff. No, the nose attacks. Oops. No, alright. That's fine. One life. This is probably the easiest of the final bosses in this area. Oh wow, we've been going for a while. Well, this is going to be a long one, because I'm not going to do a 2-minute video where we just finish the game. There's really only one level left. Ah, that was stupid. Oops. How come I tried to shoot that thing? Alright, you gotta... Why is my gun not working? It's pretty annoying. This thing doesn't seem to want to fire with any degree of regularity. There we go. Ah. There we go. Ah, whoa. No, get off the spikes. Jeez Louise. Oh, we got the nose too. Uh-oh. I've never killed the nose first. Oh, that's pretty annoying, so it never unclenches the wall. Yuck. Alright, one level left. Most of the mini-bosses we have to re-kill. How many did we get? I think there's 4 left. 5. You gotta do the armadillo, the octopus. Yeah, most of them still to go. Alright, I'm gonna pause the recording for a minute though. Okay, I wimped out and went and refilled my energy tanks and picked up some extra lives, so... Alright, I think this level is basically just boss fights. I don't remember there being too many, like, regular enemies that we have to deal with. Alright, let's see. Can we get one of these guys? I think this is... Oh, okay. I'm not going to be able to get him with the Hadouken. Ah. Alright, well, now we have to get him with the regular stuff, because I took damage. At least this guy's pretty easy. Alright, one down. I managed to fire the Hadouken. He was invincible. Actually. We're back up to full health, I think. Yeah. Alright, let's see if we can get another one. Who's this? Ugh, this guy's gonna be up in the air. Can't hit him. Can't do the Hadouken in midair. Unfortunately. Stupid lizard creature. Ugh. At least this guy's pretty easy. So long. Oh, I will actually, I will show a fun trick at some point. Let's see, this is probably going to be the octopus. I bet they're going to send me underwater. Whoop. I can use this to refill a little bit. This is Spark Mandrill. Is it gonna let me fire it with? All right, let's see if we can get him with the Hadouken. Ah, come on! I hit him, but he was already in an invincibility frame. Damn it. Ah. Well, easy enough. Alright, what do we got? The octopus and the elephant left. Elephant I should be able to hit with the Hadouken. You spend all that time getting this stupid power-up, and then it's kind of worthless. Oh, well, I know which one we're fighting next. Oh, come on, give me a little bit of health. There we go. Alright, if I cannot get hit by this thing, I can just blast this guy. Oh no! Alright. Alright, we're definitely taking out one enemy with this Hadouken, at least. Gotta see it. Ah! No! Why? Yeah, just fight like an idiot. It's fine. It's totally fine. We'll get him. Stupid fish. There we go. Flawless victory, no hits. And I'm pretty sure we can't kill the boss of this level with the Hadouken, because I think you actually have to hit him. He's like, the part of him that you have to hit is off the ground, so it's kind of a fun, what the hell? Oops. No. Stupid thing. Well, this is definitely the... Oh, I didn't show the cool thing with the octopus. Oh well. Well, this is the mammoth. I'll show you something fun with him at least, though. We won't be able to take him out with the Hadouken, but what we can do... He's gonna jump, right? Ah. Why did that... Well, that's not working the way that it's supposed to. So much for my fun story. So the reason that I'm... The reason that I shoot the wind thing partway up in the air is because that way, if he jumps, it still hits him. That's that. Alright, that's everybody, so it should be the boss now. This guy's tough, unfortunately. Hopefully they'll give me some more health before we have to take him on. Or at least some enemies that I can grind. Ah, pfft, great. Alright, well I'm not going to waste any energy tanks right away. Oh, yeah. This thing has the unfortunate ability to very easily one-hit kill you. No, it didn't work that way. Actually, you know what? I may use a tank. Oh, come on. Yeah, I want to just kill this guy and get it over with. Whoa. Come on, go down. Ugh. Stupid thing. Ooh. That hurt. Alright, we got him. There we go. Yeah. It's one of my least favorite bosses because he's very big and you don't have a lot of maneuverable room. Alright, well, we're almost done. This episode went a little bit longer than I was planning on doing it, but Assuming that I don't royally screw up anything in the last boss battle, we should be wrapping things up now. I feel like I've been kind of negative during this Let's Play. I don't like that. These are supposed to be like fun, lighthearted things. Alright, I'm going to pause the recording so I can wimp out though and refill. Alright, final battle. These guys are tough, but not impossibly tough. I just want to make sure I get to the top with full health, because I want to try to get these guys with the Hadouken. That would be kind of hilarious. Alright, there he is, Sigma. Betrayers? Alright, so we gotta fight this dog first. Ah! The dog will chase us up. Whoa. Ah. Come on. Stupid dog. There we go. One down. And these guys don't come back, if I remember correctly. So he's going to chase us up the wall, and we want to just blast him with this stuff as he comes up. Actually, there might be an easier way. I think the Storm Eagle stuff works pretty well on him. Oops. Yeah, it does a decent chunk of damage. We don't really want to fight him on the ground, because that saber of his will do quite a bit of damage to us. This isn't dealing as much as I had hoped it would. That's alright. It'll just take a minute. I think sometimes it's the double hit is helpful. That's how we want to do it. Yeah, it's kind of a cowardly way to fight, but I don't really want to get tore up by that beam saber, I gotta say. There we go. We almost got him. Oops. That's how I do it. There we go. Alright. One more fight to go. Alright, let's see. I think this thing is what works the... Whoa, okay. Don't die, Mike. Actually, now while I'm invincible. Yeah, get up here. Ah, damn it. Ooh, bad. Wow. Oh, crap. Ah. Alright, well, that was a waste of an energy tank, but I think I don't have to fight those guys over again, at least. Wow, that was a lot more damage than I remember. Last time I fought these guys, I thought this went, Oh, frig. Well, okay. That's pretty annoying. Alright. I'm gonna pause the recording. You don't have to watch me fight these guys again. Alright. Damn. Damn. Ugh. Oh, crap. Alright. 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 We're doing okay. Ah. Damn it. Alright, alright. Oh, damn it. Alright, I'm going to use another energy tank, even though I probably don't need it, just because I want to make absolutely sure we finish this guy. Jeez Louise. Alright, sorry. Usually this is not that bad of a fight, but man, that took me a lot of tries. Just getting old and tired. Sorry, I've disrupted my own goal of having everything be like a chill, cool Let's Play. Oh, I'm distracting you from Sigma's death speech. Well, you know, what's life like without humans? That's gonna cause some ocean pollution. Fish ain't gonna like that. All those dead robots leaking chemicals and rare earth minerals into the water. And John will have something to say about that. I always thought this music was kind of cool too, just very melancholy. Yeah, I feel exhausted now too. Usually that last fight isn't that bad. I don't know. Like I said, I'm getting old. I don't know, man. The robots are trying to kill everybody. I think you did what you had to do. It's already setting up for the sequel. I mean, this was definitely... This is very, like, film noir. Only the gun knows the answer. I mean, it seems like for about 8 games before everybody gets sick of it and moves on. I mean, a lot of this stuff came up in the Mega Man games as well. This sort of like, oh, you have to keep fighting, so sad. But they definitely ratcheted up the melodrama in the X series. It's definitely a lot more mopey and navel-gazing. But I mean, that sort of worked out since the people who had played the Mega Man games get to see all the names of the enemies. But yeah, the people who had played the Mega Man games as kids, were middle school, teenage years as the X series was coming out, so they were primed for this kind of mopiness and introspection. The public works people, or public roads people that work for the city, did a pretty good job. They already fixed up that sidewalk, and it's only been probably a couple of days of in-game time. I do like that they give the names of all the enemies here. I mean, you kind of have to figure out who's who, but I think the names are descriptive enough to answer those questions. All the bosses get their little highlights, well, the robot bosses. Well, as I always say, I hope you've had fun watching this. This was definitely among the shorter Let's Plays, and that last chunk almost derailed a little bit, but it is one of my favorite action games, despite probably it not being a great idea to try to beat it first thing in the morning when I'm all groggy. But it's got great sprite work. It's got a fantastic soundtrack. Oh, there's a little Vile. I was one of those kids that liked Boba Fett, so I always thought Vile looked pretty cool since he's basically purple Boba Fett. So for those of you who don't know, this series continues on for quite a while with many, many other games, which I probably am not going to play them all. They're not real credits here? I thought we get actual credit. Yeah, I was going to say. The next two games are okay, but the series definitely got a second wind on the PlayStation and Saturn with the 32-bit version, Mega Man X4. They started putting in anime cutscenes and just really, again, ratcheted up the melodrama as it went along. I'm not going to be playing all of those back-to-back, as Paul has been encouraging me, but I'll probably do at least X4 at some point. I think I'm going to go on to another role-playing game. I've been doing a lot of action-y games lately. Well, not the Neverhood, but... so I think it's probably time to do another classic role-playing game, which nobody will watch, because that will be like 1 million episodes compared to the 2 or 3 that most of my most recent Let's Plays have been doing. Thanks for playing. I think there's some little post-credit thing. I think like Sigma's face pops up in that window or something like that. I don't know if I have to hit a button or not. Can't remember. If I gotta just wait for the music to end. Riveting visual content. Just listening to this plinky little soundtrack while nothing happens. There we go. All right. Of course. Much like Dr. Wily, Sigma keeps coming back again and again. He does. I think it was about 1 year later with Mega Man X2, which was already, like I said, starting to feel a little long in the tooth. Do we get an actual the end? I can't remember. Maybe not. Alright, well, on this spooky, disquieting music, I think we'll wrap this one up. So it's kind of a long episode. I probably should have killed 1 or 2 more bosses in the last episode to balance things out a little bit better, but live and learn. Anyway, thanks for joining me, as always. I hope you've had fun watching me blow up robots and get abruptly frustrated at the very end. And I hope you'll join me again in a week or so for my start of my next play. It's probably going to be like Earthbound or something. Maybe Chrono Trigger. It'll be a fast playthrough. So until then, I've been Mike with Team Brothership, and I hope you have a great week. I'll see you real soon.